faster, smoother, and more efficient. Before we dive into the details, let me introduce you to our team. So I'm Nicholas. I'll actually guide you through the program overview, purpose, and scope. And next, I will also demonstrate the customer mode. And finally, Jeriel will actually take you through the creator mode. Now, let us jump straight into why Tap and Go is such a game changer. So, the customers will input items they wish to purchase, along with quantities and prices. So, the program automatically calculates the total price, applies discounts and rebates, and generates a paperless receipt. And finally, the customers will actually have an option if they want to receive a QR code receipt, which they can scan it to receive it. So the program also records all transaction details for inventory management. Okay, and store managers can also access their own mode, which is creator mode, to manage their inventory and perform some administrative tasks, such as managing members and staff. The program also allows access to sales data, purchase history, and other key reports to aid in inventory and operational decisions. We'll jump into why we created this software, which is Tap and Go. So it's all about convenience. By speeding up transactions, customers no longer have to wait in long queues. We aim to standardize self-checkout systems similar to how parking systems like Pay and Go are universally used in shopping malls. The program enhances the customer experience with a user-friendly interface, making it simple for everyone to use. And also, plus, this software also slightly reduces traffic in supermarkets. And also, we've embraced the paperless receipt, which is more environmental friendly. So what can our program do? So it empowers customers to independently handle their purchase, apart from requiring a cashier to handle their purchases. And the program supports an automatic calculation for total prices, discounts, and rebates. And they can also pay in various methods like credit cards and even QR. And also, here are our strengths of our software, which is Tap and Go. So the program automatically eliminates human error, and also it has data-driven insights, which actually stores data and analyzes sales trend and manages inventory efficiently. And it's also really user-friendly and intuitive for customers to use. And on the biggest strength, it has a paperless receipt, which is very environmental friendly. However, though, this program also comes with a lot of flaws. Like customers must input items manually, which can probably lead to mistakes. And barcode scanning is not integrated yet, which is a huge disadvantage in some stores. However, though, these limitations will probably be solved in the near future, ensure that this program will be flawless. And here is our source of our program, and we took from a supermarket called eMart. And this is our flow chart, which illustrates the overall program flow. And that is it. I'll be demonstrating on running the Tap and Go software, payment software code. So I'll be starting. So when you go to the Tap and Go checkout machine there, this is the first thing that you will see. So as an ordinary customer, you are actually required to press the start button right here. So you'll be taken to this window, which is about asking you about your member card. If you don't have one, you click no. If you have one, in that case, if you have a member card on that particular mall that you're shopping at, you click yes. So you'll key in your member card ID, which I actually have it right here. So my ID is currently this ID. So I'll just copy this and actually paste this thing here. So proceed. Now, the next thing we'll actually see is that we need to insert the item in this software for it to actually know the price we pay. So here's the list of items available in the shop. For example, I'd like to buy a tent. So I just add the tent's ID in here. So it's current in that case, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Add this item here. And then in that case, I want to buy a shampoo, which is 1, 2, 3, 5. 3, 5. So now we'll add this item here. As you can see here, it has the total price and the amount of rebate it did make on this. It did make a purchase. So it will show the final price, which is actually the rebated price. So now you can actually delete the item if you actually type it wrongly. In that case, I don't have anything that I typed wrongly, so I'll be paying this. And then you'll be actually tempted to actually scan the QR code to pay. In that case, you can use things like Touch and Go or Sarawak Pay or any other payment softwares that supports tap and go. So once you've done it, here you go, the receipt of what you bought. As you can see here, the final price is 275 ringgit. And plus, if you're not happy with this receipt, you can just scan this QR code to actually receive the receipt separately. So that's it. This is how the program works if you're a customer. So that's it from me. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Jeriel. So now we'll show you how to use the creator mod. First, choose creator mod, key in your staff ID, example S0003, and key in the 6-digit password, and click login. So in creator mode, you can manage items, see all the purchase history, manage memberships, and manage staff. So first we'll go to manage items. So if you want to add items, just key in the item's name, insert the 4-digit barcode, add any discount, and input the price. So you don't have to type RM, the system will automatically put RM after you input the value. So just click add items and a message will pop up. That means you successfully added the items. So to delete items, just key in the 4-digit barcode of the items and click delete items. Next, I will show you the purchase history. So in here you can see all the items purchased by the customer. So for membership info, you can add members or see all members info. To add members, click add members and key in the customer name and click add member. So the ID will be automatically generated after you click the button. So to see all member info, just click the sections and you can see all customer names and their ID. So for staff info, you can add staff or remove staff. To add staff, just key in the staff name and click add staff, and ID also will automatically generated like the membership. To remove staff, just key in the staff ID and click remove staff. So that's all for creator mode. So now I will explain about our code. The first module is input item module. So our first function in this module is validate numbers ID, which purpose to ensure members ID are 6-digit numbers and check whether they exist or not. So the second function is get items detail. The purpose is to fetch items detail, including names, price, and discount by the barcode from a text file called manage items. So you can see that we also include an error message. So when the system cannot find the text file, it will generate this message to tell customer what they need to do. So the third function is validate barcode format, which purpose to validate barcode as a 4-digit numbers and string. So the other function is load all items, purpose to load all items from a text file called manage items into the list of dictionary. So the last is update items price, purpose to update the price of an items in manage item text file. Our second module is calculation module. The first function that we put is to calculate the total price for all items. The second one is to calculate the total price for each items only. So the third function is to calculate and divide all the discount with each item price. And the important function is the rebate functions, which to calculate whether the customer is able to apply the rebate or not. So the last is to calculate the final price. So in the output module, we use two main external plugin module from the internet that we found. So for the P-Law is actually purpose to convert the receipt from a text file to a picture format, and for the QR code is to generate QR code to ensure that customers are able to scan their receipt through a QR code. So actually our software is paperless, which good to the environment. So for creator mode module, it basically just manage all the items and info and store it in different text file, or you can call it as a database. And we use import OS which mean importing the OS module, which provide a way to interact with the operating system. So for the last module, which is the main module, as you can see from the first two code, we actually create a system where it will automatically download the external plugin into your computer. If there could not find any plugins in your computer, it will automatically download it. If the system found it, it will generate a message which said P-Law is already installed. This module actually import from many other module. It's basically just to create the interface design for this software. We actually use T-Tinker for it, which is a standard Python interface toolkit. We design all the buttons and text to make it look nicer. So in this module, we actually arrange all the order for the software to run it smoothly, and the reset button, which will to click it and the system will reset to its previous status. So that's all for our software. See you in the next update.